Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like what you see in this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Today I'll be taking a look at Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Resynced, which is released today as of this recording, July 9th. Currently sitting at mixed reviews with 1,344 reviews in total. Developed and published by Ubisoft. This game has two pricing, the regular edition, which is $60, and then the deluxe edition, which is $70. As far as like the system recommended specs, it recommends the i5 10600K, Ryzen 5 3600, 16 gigabytes of system memory total. Graphics card, the RTX 3060, 12 gigabyte, or the RX 6600 XT, 8 gigabytes, or Intel Arc B580, 12 gigabyte. The X12 version, 65 gigabytes SSD recommended. So this game, I'm just here to take a look at how it performs day one on the PC, given my initial impression and overall what I think about the game. So the mixed reviews is not very promising. So just to put this in context here, looking at the previous game, right? I have the 2013 game, the original game. You can see this game has in total 30,579 reviews, which are very positive. And then the recent reviews, 391, are also very positive. So, I mean, and that game also had issues at launch. So looking at the system requirements, I understand this is like, a so-called enhancement. I don't even know. It's essentially the same game. I don't know why people are losing their marbles over this. But I mean, you can see the system requirement. Like the original version required much less hardware. I mean, you have the what's the Nvidia version? You had the Radeon, the GTX 470. GTX 470, that is an old classic GPU, right? And for just 4 gigabytes of RAM, like, that's pretty much nothing for today's standard. And look at the hardware. It's insane. Like this is literally like probably 8 times, more powerful hardware than the original 2013 version. But anyway, enough about that. I'm just going to take a look at the game, see how it performs. So stay tuned for that. I do have the latest NVIDIA driver installed as of this recording, driver version 610.74, which was released Tuesday, July 7th. Keep in mind this video is recorded using Nvidia ShadowPlay. So what you see during the performance overlay, add 5 FPS to it to get the actual performance. Nvidia ShadowPlay tends to incur FPS loss roughly around 5 FPS.
It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
Keep your distance!
Posh git. Where's he running to? Forget what I said.
Shove
We
off,
can
you
start
bug.
over. This one vanishes into shadow. And now we've drawn swords, mate. I'm beginning to think you're not keen on my aid.
My business bears greater purpose than a thief like you could comprehend. I warned you.
Why the ill temper? Hiding something? We don't have to fight. Let's make a deal.
Filthy cutpurse!
That looks painful.
Die, you leech!
That schooner'll do me just fine. If only I can preserve some of its crew.
Gone ahead to Kingston. We're to commandeer this location. Follow.
Sorry, Kingston? No, our destination is Havana. I'm just a merchant.
Quiet, you bleeding pirate. You'll hang for the mess you made out there.
Sir, I had nothing to do with this attack. My crew and I have merely anchored to water and resupply.
Hold it! Stop them! Give me one reason I shouldn't vent your skull.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like!
to gut you!
Follow and I'll kill you!
Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start. We could work together on this. It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
Keep your distance!
Posh git. Where's he running to?
Forget what I said.
Shove
We
off,
can
you
start
bug-
over. This one vanishes into shadow. And now we've drawn swords, mate. I'm beginning to think you're not keen on my aid.
My business bears greater purpose than a thief like you could comprehend. I warned you.
Why the ill temper? Hiding something? We don't have to fight. Let's make a deal.
Filthy cutpurse!
That looks painful.
Die, you leech!
To find my way off this bleeding rock.
That schooner'll do me just fine. If only I can preserve some of its crew.
Got to head to Kingston, where to commandeer this lovely fallout.
Sorry, Kingston? No, our destination is Havana. I'm just a merchant.
Quiet, you bleeding pirate! You'll hang for the mess you made out there.
Sir, I had nothing to do with this attack. My crew and I have merely anchored to water and resupply.
Hold it! Stop them! Give me one reason I shouldn't vent your skull.
Take my sugar! Take anything you like!
So you die!
Now we dance!
In conclusion, I'm going to be brutally honest about Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Resync. I think this was an unnecessary release and an absolute cash grab, right? I simply don't understand. You know, I honestly, I think the reason gaming is in such a deplorable condition, it's because of the gamers. I'm 100% confident it's mostly due to gamers, because people are hyping up literally a game that you can buy on Steam, right? This game, literally, like I said, released 13 years ago, right? On the PlayStation 4 and I believe the PlayStation 3. I have this game on the PC and it's currently $20 cheaper than this so-called Resync version. And this Resync version has a lot of features missing, right? One in particular is, if you have an Nvidia graphics card, the Nvidia PhysX. This is a cool technology that was, that was pioneered by Nvidia. This game had turbulent smoke, the original version. This is something that was completely removed in the so-called remake, remaster, reboot. I don't even know what to call it. All these terminologies nowadays. Essentially, this game is just the original game with just RTX reshade thrown on top, RTX remix, whatever you want to call it, right? This game hasn't aged well at all. The gameplay, the animation, the environment, the game feels clunky. Like just something about the game feels off. I've played Assassin's Creed since 2007. I played the original game. Never really completed any of them, to be honest, but I've gotten pretty far. So in terms of Assassin's Creed top 3 ranking, this is not even top 5. I would put Assassin's Creed Brotherhood as number 1, Assassin's Creed 2 as the second best Assassin's Creed game, maybe Assassin's Creed 3, and then the original Assassin's Creed 1. So I don't understand why all these so-called journalists and gamers are hyping up this game. Like it's just there's nothing impressive about it. This game is it's not really. And then Ubisoft has the audacity to charge $70, $60 for this. Why would anyone in their right mind buy this? I have no intention of keeping this game. Actually, I plan on refunding it. But to each their own. I just wanted to test it. I'm sure people who are going to watch this video will appreciate the benchmark. But my honest opinion is that this game is not worth the money at all. You're better off just putting your money elsewhere. Go play the original. Because like I said, this game is missing some features and it hasn't aged well at all whatsoever. In addition to the gameplay mechanic and aesthetic that hasn't aged well, I would say this game, the performance leaves a lot to be desired. The game absolutely runs like shit. It has frame pacing issues. It stutters all the time, and it's a complete resource hog. VRAM. If you have an 8 GB GPU, forget about it. You're gonna have to turn down settings significantly, and it uses a lot of system memory. I know it recommends 16 GB, but you're gonna push that very quickly. It's Ubisoft, so I have absolutely no faith. AC Shadows, the last Assassin's Creed game that released, ran terribly, and this game even runs worse than that. Imagine just when you think it can't get any worse, like this, here comes this game, just absolutely runs like shit. The good news is this is not an Unreal Engine 5 title. The performance certainly could be worse if this was Unreal Engine 5. I am pretty much in favor of using, for game studios to use their own proprietary engine, or better yet, stay away from Unreal Engine 5. But that's still not an excuse for the performance of this game. This game is absolutely terrible. A complete joke. If you like what you see in this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Take care.